Perch redemption time, baby. Last time I came out for perch, I was out here at 8, I ended the day at 4, and I ended up with 2 tiny perch. Today, I'm hoping things go a little bit different. First thing though, I got a shout out to Pacifica Fishermen. A lot of y'all know what happened. It is what it is, man. Very sad, but shout out to you. I learned about this spot from him. So I'm doing something a little bit unorthodox for perch today. I'm using 40-pound main line, and that's going to 30-pound dropper loops, which are going to be about 6 to 8 inches long. Now, if you don't know how to tie these dropper loops, I will tell you a detailed explanation. I'm making a second channel for little tips and tricks like that, so check it out. The link is in the description. Almost ready to start fishing. Hopefully you can see this line dangling right here. So this is the setup. We got the weight on the bottom and 2 dropper loops, 1, 2. Now this one is really high, about almost 2.5 feet from the weight, and that's why I've got this long leader. This leader going to that dropper loop is over a foot long, probably about 18 inches long. Now when you get it off of the spool of fluorocarbon, it's in a big circle. So what I like to do is just pull it tight, heat it up a little bit between your hands. That'll straighten it out, give it this new memory, which keeps it straight. So this one's going on top here, and I'm gonna put a shorter one on the bottom here, and that'll give it so much action. It's basically fishing 2 Carolina rigs. For the bait, I'm gonna use a piece of shrimp, and I'm also gonna use a grub. So I learned from the comments last time, somebody was saying, cut the shrimp in half, because then you can get double the bait and they're just as likely to hit it. And it's thinner, so the hook tip is exposed. So I'm gonna use half a shrimp here and got the other half for another cast. Now I'm all set up, ready to fish. Got my bait, got my tackle box all sitting out here. Now I could just leave it here, come back and rebait, but I've learned over the years, while you're fishing, somebody might come down with a dog, and sometimes the dogs are just unpredictable. They'll pee right over your bag. I know it's happened to you, June, more than one time. So I like to keep my stuff elevated. That way the dog can't pee all over it. Perch time, baby. All right, y'all, here we go. Super steep beach. Let's see how this rig works. First cast. Perch stayed on, gulp stayed on. Anyone home? Anyone home? Now the good thing, if you're using a triangle weight like this, you could just let it sit out there. Let it sit out there for 5 minutes, especially if the current isn't strong, and you'll see if there's fish. Or you could bring it in slow. Bring it in slow and work a little area so it's not just staying in one spot. I'm gonna leave it here for about a minute and then work it in slowly, you know, very slowly, maybe only 6 inches at a time. Let it sit for 10 seconds. Bring it in 6 inches at a time. Once I start to get a bite or 2, then I'm just gonna leave it there. And with the longer leader on top, I'm gonna let it swing in the ocean, let it swing like that, and work some action on that grub. Well, no bites on this first cast. I'm gonna fan this beach a little bit, walk along it, and try to find them. If you can't find them within 20, 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, I'm gonna keep on moving, change spots completely. My fear for today is kind of starting to be realized. It's been about an hour, 1 bite, that's it. There's a little cove over here that's more calm. I'm gonna try here for just a couple casts and then bounce. Well, slight change of plans. We were going to go to a perch spot, but now we're going to a perch spot and a rock fishing spot, so we double our opportunity. And I've had a lot of luck here with my old high school buddy Andrew. I think we can catch some. Well, I'm not sure if you can see the shelf way over there, but that's really only accessible here at low tide, and it's almost low tide. Got 2 more hours, but I'm just going to fish right in front of me, right here for a little while. Keep an eye on that shelf because I don't want any waves to be breaking. I just want to be sure. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and cast out over here. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a couple perch. Just casting real shallow. Real shallow. I'm getting some nibbles. There's either a fish on here right now or I'm snagged. But one way or another, I'm getting nibbles. Coming in. See what happened. Took my bait. It's really rocky here. right, all right. Nibbling on my shrimp here. Barely hanging on by a thread. Let's get this back out there. I'm gonna cast out far. Probably don't need to cast far out at all, but just doing it for the heck of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait about an hour to go over to that rock. I see some waves breaking over it. Instead of staying still, I'm gonna go hunting for these fish. I don't know why, this feels like it's got some pretty good potential here. Bro, I got one. Got one, y'all. What is this, dude? This was just sitting there at the bottom. Could this be a perch? If it's a perch, it's probably a one of those. Oh, it's, yeah, exactly what I thought. One of these rubber lip or whatever rainbow ones. Oh, it's a rubber lip, huh? Look at that thing. Wow, look at the colors on that. Check this out, y'all. Look at the blue colors right there. You see those? Look at that. Man, that's so cool. What is this, dude? This looks like, doesn't even look like a surf perch. I'm gonna let her go. I'm gonna let her go because, yeah, I was looking for more of like a red tail, maybe a barred, so I'm gonna let this one go. But man, those colors are amazing. All right, buddy, you ready to swim away? Let him catch his breath for a minute. All right, next wave, let him go. One more look at him. Beautiful pattern. I don't think I've ever caught one like this before. All right, see you later, buddy. Wow, that was really cool. I didn't even know he was on there at all until I tried to bring the weight in. He bit on the shrimp. So we know that those guys are out there. That's one species. Rubber lip surf perch. Pretty cool pattern on them. You know, if I was starving, 100% sure I would eat that, but I'm not really. And yeah, from what I remember about those type of perch, they're really mushy. So I'm really trying to get something with a silver color to it rather than one of those darker perch. Alrighty, we're just gonna keep on walking. You know, a lot of you guys know where I am right now, and maybe you've never gone down here to the south side, but I'm gonna walk over here to these rocks, check it out, and just, you know, just check it out. I've never been down there that far. My goal is to fish the north side, but it's too rough right now, so I might as well do some exploring. Here's something to think about when you come out fishing next to a big cliff like this. So that thing behind me, that's got to be at least 100 feet tall, and it's not rock. It's not bedrock. It's nothing like that. It's loose sandstone. So every year when it rains and heavy rains come, tons of those loose sandstone rocks, which is basically just dirt, falls down. That's why it's so sheer. So you got to stay away from those. Do not go anywhere near those when you come out fishing. Now let's try to catch something. It's like a little bit rocky here, but a little bit sandy. It's hard to tell. Oh gosh, I already got that one fish. I've got a lot of faith in that other spot, and I think the tide is low enough and the swell is calm enough where I can walk over there now. After this cast, let's go check that spot out. There he is again, getting bites here. Oh, I missed him again, but there's fish here. And it's sandy, it's not rocky. All right, let's check my bait. I bet both of my shrimps are gone. All right, y'all, we're gonna get some fish now. Finally, we found them. We found Little School. If my bait is gone, then we know they're here. One little piece of bait, but I know they're here. I'm gonna cast out and we're gonna get them. Man, I haven't had an opportunity like this for months, where I cast out on a sandy bottom beach and get bites like that. Those were not that small bites either. And it's sandy, it's not hard, so these are not rubber lips. I can almost guarantee that. And the bites were not coming from far. These perch, they school up. It should not take too long to get some bites here. There's fish. Fish on, baby. Yes, but this one feels small. Similar to the one I caught last time. See that? You know what? I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna bring them home and eat. These fry up really nicely. So, you know, I wasn't planning to do a catch cook, but I'll show you how I cook these up at home. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful little fish. You know, that's almost too small, almost too small. I'm gonna get some water here so he stays alive. Take some of this water here. Yoo-hoo! Right there. All right, leave that fish in there. He will stay alive and I'll be able to catch 10 more. I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off because I finally found some perch. Is this perch redemption day? I think it is. First cast again. Let's let it sit and see how long it takes for it to bite. Oh, there's bite. Might be a big school out there. Fish. Biting, biting. Come on, fishy. They're right there. Come on. Take it, take it, take it. All right, one more cast with this rig and then I'm gonna switch to the Carolina. Fish on, fish on. Yeah, get in here. Get in here, we got a little guy? Tell me we got a little guy. Oh, we don't. Dude, that's so frustrating. This is shaping up to be exactly how the other day went. I'm about to throw my hat down in frustration, but it's not over yet. Here we go. This one feels a little bit better. I didn't switch it up yet. Stay on. Oh, come on. That felt way bigger than that. That felt way bigger than that. Well, this is bigger than the other one. It's number 2. You know what? These are gonna fry up so good. Oh man, beautiful fish, huh? Super shiny like that. Really cool. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Get in the bucket, dude. Join your buddy. So I was gonna say, switching to a Carolina rig might get a better hook set ratio because your line is directly connected to the hook, and as you retrieve it, if it bites, you're already bringing it in. But I mean, I'm getting bites like this. It's gonna take too long to switch it up. So while they're still biting, I'm just gonna keep throwing this. Just got hooked up again. So that's a good sign. It's just, you know, 8 more of those, we'll have big dinner. There he is. All right, there's the school of them. Now bite and let me set the hook. They seem hungry. They seem hungry. Missed him, dang. So if I could average 4 fish an hour right now, then I will have limits by 3 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock right now, so that's the goal. 4 fish an hour. Every 15 minutes, we'll get 1 fish. No matter how much I would love to catch a bunch of these little dinks, I think the better opportunity is on that cliff. So let's head over there and get some better fish than these little 6-inchers. So that on the other side, that was the destination, but I've never seen it this low before. So I'm gonna go try out here on this rock. I have no idea if it's even accessible, but I'll find out in a minute. Look at this big sea urchin shell. Look at that, that's cool. Well, that's off the table. So all of this right here is basically what I was fishing on, where I caught the striped surf perch. Doesn't look like there's much life, but a lot of fish hang out here. Beautiful shelf here, tons of area to fish. Love it here. It's been a while. feels amazing to be out here. I haven't been out here for about 3 years. I used to come out here when I was in high school with my old buddy Andrew, who goes on the camping trips and stuff with me, who's also the nurse. It's been a while, huh, Andrew? You guys see that line there tied to that rock coming over here into this hole? Kind of random. My theory is that if anybody were to fall down, this is gonna protect them, potentially. Not, you know, is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. Might not be a bad idea to hang on to myself. All right, I got my safety harness here, right there. Water's murky, dirty. Basically bait and wait. So no rush, just chilling. Bait and wait, baby. Bait and wait. Fish bite, fish bite, fish bite. Oh, he's on there. Oh, missed him, no? Oh, dude, I thought I had him. Damn, I may have just yanked off the last bit of shrimp. Damn, that felt like a decent sized bite. Damn, I gotta check if I still have that bait. Feel like I yanked it off with that hook set. Now be careful over here. Fall in, that might be it. All right, I still have one piece of shrimp, so that means I'm using my last piece of shrimp right here. Oh man, well this one's kind of fat. I'm gonna break this in two. Maybe I can use this again. Just try to squeeze these out and conserve it. Nibbling. Don't tell me it's these little guys again. Dang. I know I got at least one bait on there still. That wasn't very long. I wish I had more bait. Damn it, man. No bait. Now we're really down to our last piece. Last piece. Uh-oh, not looking good. Might have to go find a limpet. Or maybe I can cut one of those perch up and use it as bait. I might just have to do that. If I don't get anything on this cast, unfortunately for that perch, that one's gonna turn into a bigger fish. Nibble, 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 nibble. Come on, take it all the way. I'm not gonna set a hook on it if it's so small. Nibble, nibble, nibble. There he is. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Oh, he might have came off. Dang it, man. That was a good one. Oh no, he's on here. He's on here. What is it? I think he's on here. I can't tell. It fought for a second there. What is this thing? Is there fish? Oh, wow. Perch. Another perch. Another one of these tropical looking perch. Except this is what I'm more used to. So this is a, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is a different species than the one that I caught earlier. It looks almost identical, but it's a little bit different. Dang, well there goes my last piece of bait. Ah, man. Before I cut up that perch and kill him, I'm going to use a little jig. Try the little jig first, but that's different, isn't it? I'll let this guy go. I don't really like to eat these ones. See you later, sucker. Still swimming around. Looking a little green though. All right, I'm gonna let him recover a little bit in this hole right here. Get to swim around in there for a while, recover. I won't use you as bait today. You get to go free today. See you later, buddy. When the tide comes in, it'll wash them out, and if they want to go out, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to.